So this is probably going to piss a lot of people off, but I'm going to do it anyways, so fuck it, you know what I mean? So I don't know if you guys noticed, or I'm sure a lot of you have, spiritual TikTok and other of the realms, the great realms in TikTok, have become quite hostile. There's nothing spiritual about spiritual talk anymore. It's all about jealousy, envy, malice. I mean, it is your 7 deadly sins, right? When they say that they're, so spiritual and so enlightened, and so every second one is, oh, a witch or a warlock is after you and they're out to get you. Didn't you notice the last video that I made? Like, I've literally been like making fun of this lately, because that's not how the readings go. Like, it's funny. It's funny to me. So if you use a deck of cards like this is not a real tarot deck. This is not a real tarot deck. It's a game. So is tarot, in its sense, and its purest sense, was a game, but it was meant to have insight into your life. Decks like this one, where everything is literally negative, literally everything is negative, running from you, fishing for comments. Well, this one's bad karma in reverse, obviously, because but legal problems, fake accounts, bad reputation, you creeping. Y'all, don't you see what's happening here? Don't you see it? Don't you see it? Like, I'm just telling you, they're fake. So if you're going into it expecting to get what you want to hear, you're not going to hear it. You're going to get all, your husband's cheating on you, you're a horrible person, you have people stalking you. That's what you're going to get now, okay? And I don't even know if it's so much, because it's not, and this ain't directed at witch talk either. This is like the whole thing, okay? Like, not all these cards have like bad meaning like that. And even when you're using a regular tarot deck like a Way Rider deck, the cards aren't even as ominous as these ones are. That's why I said the other day, like, I don't even like using this fucking deck anymore, because what I mean, if I have to, I will. But, no. I'm not gonna do this anymore, right? I do believe, however, that the decks that, you should be using are like ancestral decks, angel decks, angel numbers, cosmic insight decks, and even some of those are out of the way, like just bonkers crazy. But the reason they do it is to keep the hype up, right? So you're not really getting a reading, you're getting drama. So that's what you paid for, drama. Not what's really going on in your life, but drama. And people are making extensive life choices, like real life decisions, based on you telling them that their husband is cheating on them, but you don't know that. And just so you know, tarot can lie. So if there's good and bad energies, both the reader has good and bad energies. If that's what they're feeling at that moment, anything can come out of that deck. So be aware. Be fucking aware. That's why I tell people, if you're in a tarot reading and somebody is really upbeat and things like that, but then you notice that they start to go real dark with it, be very careful, because that's to keep you hooked. And I don't give a fuck what any of you bitches think. I'm gonna say it. It's to keep you fucking hooked and to keep you coming back. And it's okay, because like, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like that, go ahead and do that. But if you want a real reading, like an actual real reading, then, pay the money. You're going to get a real reading, because they're going to tell you what's really going on. If you're not paying for the reading, all you're going to get is, this is bad, that's bad, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, it's the truth. You know, it's to draw you in because it's the hook and bait, or bait and hook. And then they'll do the switch up on you after. And if the cards keep coming out that your husband's cheating on you, or this is happening, that's happening, and if you never had that feeling and your intuition or your gut never said that to you before you went into that tarot reading, please understand that as a woman, you have natural instincts. You just naturally know if something like that is going on. So you would naturally know what to say or do, right? So if you do, and people are still trying to push that on you, learn to use discernment. Look, I'm not a professed Christian. I'm not a walking billboard for like spirituality. By no means do I understand myself and my spiritual journey and what I've had to go through to get here. Yeah, of course I do. Do I understand what other people are going through? Yeah, because I went through fucking hell and came out on the other side. But do I profess to know everything about you? No, I don't. Even as a psychic, you don't know everything. You're getting bits and pieces, and you're there acting like you know everything. So please, like, that's why, okay, and this isn't but sometimes there should be disclaimers saying, like, be careful what you do, right? That's why I say, like, I go down the rabbit hole or don't go down the rabbit hole. Be careful with that fucking rabbit hole. 'Cause sometimes that rabbit hole will jump up and bite you like a fucking wolf. And then swallow you like a goddamn lion. Then chew you up, spit you out on the other fucking side. And after you're healed, will continuously try to pull you back into the trauma. It's the same thing as religion. That's why I say there is no other God above me. And yes, I believe that there are other gods, but no, I do not believe that anyone holds any power over me. Because no witch, no warlock, no entity, no spirit, no time, dimension, space, portal, or frequency can have my energy. It is blocked. Know it, affirm it, live it, love it.